Assalamu alaikum. My name is Ahmad. I am a student of Rehan Teacher Training AI Institute. My batch number is 19 level 1. Today we are starting our interview discussion with ChatGPT on the topic of how to overcome self debate and build confidence. Let us begin our questions. Hello, ChatGPT, are you available here?
Wa alaikum assalam. Yes, I'm right here and ready to dive into this topic with you. Let's get started and explore how to overcome self-doubt and build confidence. Feel free to ask your first question.
Okay. What is self debate in simple word?
In simple words, self-doubt is basically when you question your own abilities or decisions. It's that little voice in your head that makes you unsure if you're doing the right thing or if you're good enough at something. In other words, it's just feeling uncertain about yourself.
Why do people feel self debate?
Well, people feel self-doubt for all sorts of reasons. Sometimes it's because they're trying something new and they're not sure how it'll go. Other times it might come from comparing themselves to others or from past experiences where things didn't work out. It's pretty normal. Everyone feels it now and then. The important thing is learning how to manage it so it doesn't hold you back.
Is self debate normal for everyone?
Yes, absolutely. Self-doubt is completely normal and pretty much everyone experiences it at some point. Even the most confident people have moments where they question themselves. It's just part of being human. The key is not to let it stop you from trying or believing in yourself.
What is confidence in simple word?
In simple words, confidence is just believing in yourself and feeling sure about what you can do. It's that sense of trust in your own abilities or judgment. So when you're confident, you feel more ready to take on challenges without being held back by too much doubt.
How is confidence different from self doubt?
Well, confidence and self-doubt are kind of like two sides of a coin. Confidence is when you trust yourself and feel good about your abilities, whereas self-doubt is when you question yourself and feel uncertain. So confidence helps you move forward and take action, while self-doubt can sometimes hold you back. They're basically opposite feelings, but it's normal to experience a bit of both.
Can a person have confidence and self doubt at the same time?
Yes, definitely. It's actually quite common for a person to have both confidence and self-doubt at the same time. You might feel confident about one aspect of what you're doing, but still have a bit of doubt about another part. It's a mix, and that's completely normal. The key is to let your confidence guide you while managing the self-doubt so it doesn't stop you from moving forward.
Why is confidence important in daily life?
Confidence is important in daily life because it helps you tackle challenges and try new things without being held back by too much hesitation. When you have confidence, you're more likely to take initiative, make decisions, and handle whatever comes your way. It also makes it easier to communicate with others and feel comfortable in different situations. In short, a bit of confidence can just make everyday life run more smoothly.
How does confidence help in speaking with others?
Well, confidence really helps you speak with others because it lets you express your thoughts more clearly and comfortably. When you feel confident, you're less worried about being judged or making mistakes, so you can focus on the conversation itself. It also helps you listen better and respond more naturally, which makes communication flow more easily. In short, a bit of confidence just makes conversations smoother and more enjoyable for everyone.
What are common reason for the low confidence? Low confidence.
A common reason for low confidence is often past experiences, like times when things didn't go as planned or when someone received a lot of criticism. It can also come from comparing yourself to others and feeling like you don't measure up. Sometimes it's just about not having much practice or experience in a certain area. But the good news is confidence can be built up over time by focusing on your strengths and giving yourself grace to grow.
Does fear of failure increase self doubt?
Yes, the fear of failure can definitely increase self-doubt. When you're worried about failing, it's easy to start questioning yourself and your abilities more. That fear can make you hesitant to take risks or try new things because you're focused on what could go wrong. But recognizing that everyone faces setbacks and that failure is just a part of learning can help reduce that fear and build confidence over time.
How does negative thinking affect confidence?
Negative thinking can definitely put a dent in your confidence because it makes you focus on what might go wrong rather than what could go right. When you're caught up in negative thoughts, you tend to doubt yourself more and feel less capable, which can hold you back from taking action or stepping out of your comfort zone. On the flip side, working on more positive and balanced thinking can help boost your confidence and make it easier to believe in yourself.
Can comparison with other reduce confidence?
Yes, absolutely. Comparing yourself to others can really reduce your confidence. When you measure your own progress or success against someone else's, it's easy to feel like you're not doing enough or that you're falling short. Everyone's journey's different, and focusing too much on comparisons can make you overlook your own strengths and achievements. It's much better for your confidence to focus on your own progress and personal growth rather than comparing yourself to others.
How can we overcome self doubt step by step?
Sure, overcoming self-doubt step by step can be very doable. First, start by recognizing your negative thoughts and challenging them. When you notice self-doubt creeping in, ask yourself if there's real evidence behind those doubts or if it's just fear talking. Next, focus on your strengths and past successes. Remind yourself of times when you've done well or overcome challenges. Then take small steps outside your comfort zone. Each little success will build your confidence over time. Finally, be kind to yourself and remember that self-doubt is normal. With practice, you can manage it and become more confident step by step.
Why is positive self talk important?
Positive self-talk is important because it helps shift your mindset from doubt to encouragement. When you speak to yourself kindly and focus on what you can do, you build up your confidence and resilience. Instead of letting negative thoughts hold you back, positive self-talk gives you a mental boost and helps you tackle challenges with a more optimistic attitude. In other words, talking to yourself in a positive way can really make a difference in how you feel and how confident you are.
Okay, how does practice reduce fear and doubt?
Well, practice is a great way to reduce fear and doubt because the more you do something, the more familiar and comfortable it becomes. When you practice, you build experience and develop your skills, which naturally boosts your confidence. Over time, what once felt intimidating starts to feel more routine, and that takes the edge off the fear. Basically, practice helps turn the unknown into something you know you can handle, and that reduces self-doubt.
How can build confidence slowly?
You can build confidence slowly by taking small, manageable steps outside your comfort zone. Start with little challenges that feel achievable and celebrate your successes along the way. Each small win will give you a bit more confidence to tackle something bigger next time. Also, remind yourself of your strengths and past achievements. Over time, those little steps add up, and you'll find that your confidence grows naturally and steadily.
Okay. Is it important to accept our weakness?
Yes, absolutely. It's really important to accept our weaknesses because that's part of being human. When you acknowledge your weaknesses, you can work on them and grow, and it also helps you be more realistic and kind to yourself. Nobody's perfect, and accepting your weaknesses doesn't mean you focus on them negatively. It just means you understand yourself better. That self-acceptance can actually boost your confidence and make it easier to move forward.
Okay. How does self discipline help confidence?
Well, self-discipline helps confidence because it builds trust in yourself. When you set goals and follow through on them, even small ones, you prove to yourself that you can rely on your own actions. That sense of accomplishment and consistency gradually makes you more confident because you know you can handle challenges and be committed. In other words, self-discipline is like a muscle that, when strengthened, helps boost your confidence over time.
Mhm. Okay. Can small achievement increase confidence?
Yes, absolutely. Small achievements can definitely increase confidence. Every time you accomplish something, no matter how small, it gives you a little boost and shows you that you're capable. These small wins add up over time and help you build a stronger sense of self-assurance. So celebrating those little milestones is a great way to gradually increase your confidence.
Okay. Is important to accept our weakness.
Yes, it is important. Accepting our weaknesses helps us understand ourselves better and be kinder to ourselves. It also makes it easier to grow and improve because when you know your weak spots, you can work on them. Plus, it actually boosts your confidence in the long run because you're being real with yourself. So yes, accepting your weaknesses is definitely a good thing.
How does learning new skills build confidence?
Learning new skills builds confidence because it shows you that you can grow and adapt. Every time you pick up a new skill, you prove to yourself that you're capable of learning and achieving something new. That sense of accomplishment naturally boosts your self-esteem and makes you more confident in your ability to handle new challenges. Plus, the more skills you have, the more prepared and self-assured you feel in different situations.
Okay, what is one simple advice to build confidence?
One simple piece of advice to build confidence is to start celebrating your small wins. Just acknowledge and give yourself credit for the little things you accomplish each day. Over time, recognizing those small successes can really add up and help you feel more confident in yourself.
Okay, thank you. From this interview, I learned that self doubt is normal, but we should not let it control our life. I learned that confidence grow step by step through practice, learning and positive thinking, accepting mistakes and believing in our less helps us because become stronger. This discussion helped me understand that confidence is skill that anyone can build with time and if effort. Thank you very much, ChatGPT. This is the end my interview. Goodbye. Allah Hafiz.
You're very welcome. I'm really glad the discussion helped and that you took away some useful insights. Just remember, confidence really does grow step by step. Good luck with everything, and if you ever need to chat again, just let me know. Goodbye and Allah Hafiz.
Thank you. Allah Hafiz.